Hello, Eli. How are you today? I'm Robby. How are you doing today?
I'm not doing so well.
You're not doing so well. So, what seems to be the problem?
Well, I got in trouble today at school. Everybody's gonna think I'm a bad kid.
Okay, so you came to see me today. You got into some trouble. So, what grade are you in now?
I'm in 6th grade.
Sixth grade. Okay. So, can you tell me a little bit about the situation? How you got into some trouble?
Well, I was late to class too many times, and because of that, I got a Saturday school. Everybody's gonna think that I'm a bad kid.
Okay, so you were late a few times and you received a Saturday school. And now you're upset. You think you're a bad kid. Does that sound right?
Yes, that sounds about right. I never get into trouble at school, and this is my first Saturday school ever. All of my teachers will think I'm a bad kid.
Okay. So I'm going to teach you about this therapy. It's called rational emotive behavior therapy. The goal of this therapy is to teach you how to think rationally or positively, which will increase your happiness, right? Does that sound like a good idea?
Yeah, I can try that.
Cool. So this therapy consists of the ABC process. So A has to do with the activating event, which is that you were late too many times and you received a Saturday school. So the B aspect has to do with the evaluation of the event. So you kind of described your negative or irrational thoughts, right? By you think that everyone thinks you're a bad kid. You think your teachers think you're a bad student, right? So now, can you think of a rational or positive way of thinking about the situation?
I think so. It's a bummer that I got the Saturday school, but I can take it on and prepare for the future and make it on time to all my classes.
Good, Eli. Good. So you also said you don't want to go to school anymore because your teachers will think you're a bad student for receiving the Saturday school?
Yeah.
So how are your grades in school?
My grades are all good. They're mostly A's and B's.
Okay, that's awesome. Good to hear. So a rational or positive way of thinking about the situation would be, although the Saturday school is unfortunate, you still have to go receive the punishment. Your teachers will still think that you are a good student because of your grades, right? Your A's and B's. You seem like a good kid.
Yeah.
So can you see how that's a more positive, rational way of thinking?
Yes, I do.
Good. So now the next aspect, C, has to do with the feelings resulting from your two thoughts, right? So the irrational thought will, or negative thought will cause you to feel sad, correct?
Yeah.
Now the rational or positive thought will still make you feel unpleasant about the situation. You still have to go to the Saturday school, but now you can know how to prepare for the future by, getting to class on time, whether it be waking up early so you can get to school on time or leaving recess or lunch earlier so you can get to your classes on time, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Good. So now D represents the arguments you use to attack the irrational or negative thoughts. So can you think of a couple of questions to ask yourself regarding your irrational thoughts?
Yeah. Is it really bad as I think? Is these beliefs helping the situation?
Okay, good. Those are good questions. So now E, the E aspect of the rational emotive behavior therapy represents the answers to these questions, right? So this will allow you to think more rationally and positively. So can you come up with a few answers to these questions?
Yes. I think so. Even though I have to go to the Saturday school, I will learn from my mistakes. I will prepare for the future and make it on time to all of my classes.
Good, Eli. Good. That's awesome. So instead of thinking you are a bad kid for getting a Saturday school, you can form this as like a learning experience. And that way you won't feel as upset about the situation. You can think more positively, and this will increase your happiness, right?
Yes.
So can you work on thinking more positively for the future?
Yeah, that sounds good.
Good, Eli. Thank you. So we will follow up within the next week. All right?
Okay.
Thank you.
Bye.